Hello there everyone, my name is Clink and welcome back to Dark Souls. Today we are going to be making our way through New Londo ruins, hopefully all of it, but I don't know, we'll see. So first things first, we're gonna grab the transient curse from that jar there, as we are going to be needing these to actually make our way through this area. So the main thing here, we came here at the very start just to get the what's it called? Firekeeper Soul. But I didn't really talk about these ghosts at all, but you can't fight them without the transient curse, or there's one other way, and that way is to just be cursed outright. You know, the little debuff that the basilisks give you down in the depths. Yeah, those guys. Not really a recommendation, but if you want a bit more of a hardcore way to do it, I guess, knock yourself out. But I'm good. Instead, I'll just fight the ghost this way. I'd rather have enough health that way, you know, they can come up to me and slash my neck, because I guess I'm just kind of into that. Okay, no, that might be a little too far, but I don't know, you know, these ghosts, they're not too bad, right? Like, not the worst thing in the world. Like, hear me out, right? But they do have a chance to actually drop some more transient curses. They usually drop 2 at a time. So even if you run out or use the 2 that you got at the start, you should get enough to still keep going. I think there's going to be one that tries to poke its hands out right here. Yeah, I see you, stupid ghost. Yeah, we'll pick up a parrying dagger right there, and we can just keep on moving. I think that is the very large ember in that chest right across the way, if you can kind of see it. I can honestly barely see it myself, so I'm just hoping that you can see it on your screen. I don't know, maybe you're watching out in the sunlight, but who's watching a Dark Souls Let's Play in the sunlight, right? No, I'm kidding, but I'm trying to think how often I actually end up watching Let's Plays and I'm out and about. I guess, like, if I'm at school and I'm just kind of sitting in the library doing nothing, which I haven't really done at all my senior year. Like, I'm pretty much just there. I go to class, I get lunch with some people, and then I go home. That's just kind of what I've done for the past year at this point. And there they are. I was gonna say, this is the building where, like, all the ghosts show up. And okay, I don't have the poise to sit through their attacks like I thought I did, if I'm being honest. I'd really like it if they would come out here and we can deal with them a little better. Hi. Okay, I don't one-shot them with the one-handed moveset, but, you know, it does sweep, so it has its benefits. Yeah, this building here is the worst part when it comes to the ghosts, at least. There's just, ooh, the jagged ghost blade. I feel like I never get that. Kill this one before it screams, because it does call others to have it, you know, it calls for backup. And quite frankly, I'm not trying to build a ghost harem, so I don't know why I'm trying to crack more jokes today. I'm just feeling weird in this part, I guess. Wanting to get through the ghost section, which it really isn't that long. I mean, we're 4 minutes into the video and I'm already up to the seal guy, which I forget this one's name. Thought this was a chest for half a second. I'm like, I've played this game like 20,000 times and there has never been a chest right here.
This is a surprise. I get few visitors, save for ghosts. You have the Lord Vessel. Very impressive. I know exactly what your intentions are. You seek the 4 kings whom I guard over. This is the key to the seal.
Key to the
The
seal.
4 kings slumber in the deepest chamber of the ruins. Use this key to break the seal and open the floodgates. Oh, and do not forget, the dark wraiths reside in a dark void called the Abyss. But the Abyss is no place for ordinary mortals. Although, long ago, the knight Artorius traversed the abyss. If you can find him and learn from him, the abyss may prove surmountable.
Yeah, he'll tell you about Artorius and, you know, how you can, traverse the abyss, which we already did with the Covenant of Artorius and fighting Sith last time. You can also buy the Resist Curse sorcery? Yeah, and transient curses. You can also have him break your curse if you are cursed and you don't have any purging stones, which is kind of nice of him. I don't know why I want to call him Gowry, but I'm pretty sure Gowry is NPC in Dark Souls 2 with the Dark Divers Covenant, something like that. And our transient curse has worn off, which is not good. Excuse me, guys. Let me just, excuse me. Please, let me pop this. Thank you. Alright. Plunk. Alright. I wanted to get a few more items in this building, which we got rid of most of the ghosts. We're doing pretty good so far, really. Now that we have the key to the seal, it's really just getting to where you open that up, which is just over here. I never really get this item, so I'm gonna go on ahead and collect it. I don't know if you can fall there, but I'm gonna roll over it just in case. Green Titanite Shard if you're going for any path that uses that, which I know I haven't really shown those at all, and honestly I don't really know if I will, because I just don't really feel like there's much reason for me to. But this is where we want to get to, key the seal, and we can open the seal, which will reveal what's actually at the bottom of this. So long ago, New Londo was a thriving city, but was flooded once the abyss took it over. More absurdly loud sound effects. Okay, thank you, Dark Souls. I'm sorry if that was hard on you there. I might turn that down a little bit in some editing. But this will allow us to go down below. As you can see, this contraption will move now. But yeah, the city was flooded once the abyss took it over, and you'll find mountains of corpses down below. But there's a couple other things I'm going to do up top before I head down there. So we are going to head up here to do that. Which really, it just lets you look out here, and you can come through here and see the Valley of Drakes. So we finally opened this door. Red Tearstone Ring was right there when we got that a few videos ago, which was... That was before Sense Fortress, wasn't it? Man, that feels like it was a while ago already, even though it was like 5 parts ago, something like that. But yeah, let's head on down to the lower part of New Londo, the real ruins of New Londo ruins, and yeah, here's the bodies. Right next to Valley of Drakes, and this is probably the most interesting place to start exploring down here. But yeah, all these bodies, and oh, hello! Yeah, this is a Dark Wraith. These guys are fairly tough, but nothing a little bit of backstabbing can't solve, as per usual. You know how things work by now if you've been following along with this. I just walk up to stuff and give it a prostate exam. These guys will fairly frequently drop Titanite chunks, so if you haven't gotten enough chunks already for plus 14 by this point, it's a pretty quick farm. It really doesn't take too long to get up to 7 off of the Dark Wraiths down here. Nothing back here. Alright, let's just head on in here towards the next Dark Wraith, because I know it's coming up. Where is he? Honestly don't know. Oh, there he is. I don't know this part of the area as well as I do some of the other portions, because pretty much right from the entrance there's a really quick route to the boss and the very large ember, which are the only important things down here. But we're kind of going at a slightly slower pace with this one. So oh, is this no, it is one of the big blob things in this one. Oh, hello. I'm honestly not great at parrying the Dark Wraiths, so I kind of like to go for backstabs on them more than parries, but you very much can parry them if you want to. In fact, I'll try to do it on this one. There we go. I'm bad at it. Does it immediately, but you know, I'm good at pairing the Black Knights, and yet I can have some trouble with them sometimes. Really? You just had to do that? I don't even know what this debuff is. Love the ragdoll physics. Looks like it's it's sapping away my health. I don't even know what this is, honestly. I'm just gonna keep rolling in hopes that it goes away. Yeah, these weird amalgamations usually aren't too difficult to take out. They have a decent bit of health, but kind of looks like this might have been like the inspiration for the dancing lion in a way in Shadow of the Erd Tree. Yeah, just give it a couple whacks and it'll die. I think some more dark wraiths are in these, so I'm gonna be kind of careful here while I get these skulls to blow up. Skull? I don't know why, that's always lived in my head. Like, even before I saw it as a meme, I don't even remember what Winnie the Pooh movie or show or episode that's from. I don't even remember most of the plot. I just remember something about them going to a skull cave and Piglet just going, skull? That's all I can remember from that. And I think this is actually the way to go to get to the very large ember. It's a kind of convoluted path to get to it. Like, I didn't even find it on my first playthrough. I got kind of lucky that I picked the Silver Knight straight sword because I used Twinkling Titanite. I haven't really talked much about Twinkling Titanite, but essentially you just get it off crystal lizards, and weapons that upgrade with it only go up to +5, and you can buy infinite of it from the giant blacksmith in Londo, so you could really have a +5 Twinkling Titanite weapon before Ornstein and Smo if you have enough souls, and not have to worry about upgrades or embers or anything, and it's kind of cool. But yeah, this is the very large ember right here, so we can go all the way to +15. We are going to max out our weapon today, and I probably won't even get to the 4 kings, but that's okay. I want to show the other way down here. So the start of the area, I want to say, yeah, if you enter from this side, no, this is the side I entered from. I'm getting mixed up. I'm sorry. So the start of the area is very close to here. It's just up there. You can just drop down to this, like land on that ledge and then roll down here, and you're like right next to the very large ember almost immediately. But the boss is going to be more this way. There's going to be another dark wraith over here, but I like to go around this way just to stay out of the water. And we can say hello to our friend here. There he is. Hey, buddy. I really want to get a backstab, but I guess this is fine too. Yeah, we're gonna get a massive damage increase once we have a +15. You'll notice this little bridge right here. Just going ahead and get rid of the illusory wall. These are some guaranteed Titanite chunks up ahead. Man, my TV's brightness feels like really low. Either that or I have the game brightness kind of low, because, man, I cannot see all the way across there. Part of that might just be the glare of my lamp. I'm recording this at like 8:30, but yeah, this chest has some Titanite chunks in it that we'll go on ahead and pick up. Lots of extra upgrade materials, so like I said, if you're kind of hurting, I know I got kind of lucky with getting some chunks off of a crystal lizard earlier on in the game. So I kind of want to account for that a little bit. But we've gotten 2 guaranteed ones, but I've still gotten like 3 off of dark wraiths. This is a dark wraith just chilling out over here if you want to fight it for fun. Ooh, excuse me. Because this is pretty close to the part where we started exploring. Like, if you keep walking this way, I'm trying to make sure there's another dark wraith. Like, that's there's the door over there and you can drop down, but I'm not gonna do that. Actually, I probably will do 4 kings today, now that I'm looking at the clock on the episode, because we're really not that far from them. Just want to be careful, and I think there's a few ghosts down here. I know there's some dark wraiths that'll come out here, so I'm gonna try to bait them out there. Oh god. Alright, let's just go for with whatever attacks I can. Alright. That should take care of one, and we can just take care of the other one in isolation here. Can I get a backstab on the stairs? Let's go! Getting backstabs on stairs can be kind of difficult sometimes. I would just do 4 kings with my plus 10, but the thing to know about whoa, I forgot you could do that. The big thing you should know about the 4 kings is that they are basically a big DPS check. The fight itself really doesn't have that much going on, but if you don't have the damage to deal with it, you're not gonna survive. Oh, hi! But if you get a plus 15 weapon, you should have enough damage, unless you're rocking the broken straight sword or something. So another Titanite chunk. I honestly didn't even know that one was there. So yeah, this is gonna be where the 4 kings is, just across there in the fog wall. Anything else? Yeah, there's another dark wraith that we can kill. Excuse me, sir. Yep. Bonk. So this is a pretty good time for us to warp out and go say hello to Andre and Beatrice. I didn't know you were over here. Oh my god, that's crazy. Okay, well I guess Beatrice can be used again. Yeah, I'll actually I don't really have to do a whole I'll meet you at Andre kind of thing, because we can just warp over there from here and do some ascension and whatnot. So off to Undead Parish, although I will have to just meet you guys back at 4 kings, which that shouldn't be too bad. I'm just gonna run past all the enemies. I'm not gonna summon Beatrice for this fight, just because I don't really feel the need to. Yeah, let's go ahead, talk to Andre, give him the very large ember, and just remember you do need to actually ascend it to plus 11 first, and then we can do all the reinforcement up to 15. So there is our wonderful maxed out plus 15 claymore using the Titanite slab we got from the Stray Demon. And let's do some leveling, which we can get 1 level, that's fine. And yeah, I'll meet you guys over by the 4 kings so we can slaughter them, hopefully. I actually decided I'm gonna show the run back just in case. So Firelink's gonna be the closest bonfire, and you just want to come down the elevator to like normal up to here. But the big difference is, instead of like going up and riding an elevator down or anything, we're just gonna come over here, and you're gonna look for the ledge. You're gonna drop onto it just to mitigate as much fall damage as possible, and just run over here. We're gonna run past all the dark wraiths, all the enemies. We're just not even gonna mess with them, and you can get straight on over to the 4 kings just by doing this. It's not too bad. Fairly lengthy run back, but hopefully you won't take too much damage other than the fall, and we can head on into the boss arena. None of the enemies will follow you. I don't even think the ghosts can follow you in here. Well, actually, the ghosts are the one thing that might be able to. So, a couple things I'm going to do here. Havel's armor is definitely your best choice of armor here. The insane poison defense will take you a long way, even if you haven't upgraded it. However, upgrading it is probably really helpful for New Game Plus cycles. You have to wear the Covenant of Artorias for this. You have no choice, otherwise you will die when you drop down this pit. Have your weapon upgraded as much as possible, and I do believe they're weak to fire damage, so I'm going to come in with fire. If you've gone through the catacombs and gotten the rite of kindling, that can be a good thing to do. Kindle the Firelink bonfire all the way to 20 Estus, because the best strategy for these guys is to just run in and tank it. So look for wherever one spawns and just start running towards it. And as you'll see, we took some damage, but we are just okay, this is their worst attack. The area of effect, definitely the only really bad attack to deal with, because as you can see, he's not even doing much damage to me. And we've already killed one. You can keep hitting them as they're dying, but I was out of stamina. And if you play your cards right with this, you can actually turn this into the 3 kings fight. It's very interesting. Depth perception I find to be very odd down here, but as you can see, with the right equipment, you can just come in here, wail on them, turn it into a slaughter fest, and it'll be no trouble at all. Yeah, I think I got 3 kings here, as long as my fire stick doesn't run out, which it just did. So let's go ahead and reapply the pine resin. We can always buy more. It's only 1,000 per fire pine resin, so it's not too big of a deal. But yeah, essentially they work on a timer. There can be more than 4 kings. I think there can be technically an infinite amount, but since we're killing them fast enough, we're waiting around on them to spawn in. Ooh, that kind of hurt. And basically, if you see any purple coming out, it's gonna hurt more at the edge than it is from the interior part, but this should finish off the fight right here if nah, I'm not gonna quite get it, I don't think. Nope, 1 more hit. Okay, that's okay. So, didn't quite make it 3 kings. Usually with the Great Club, it's the 3 kings, but... And then if you're doing this with, like, a straight sword, yeah, it's probably gonna be 5, but you'll still be able to take them out in time before each one spawns without too much trouble. As you can see, this one spawned really far away, but that's alright, because I plan on chasing him down till the end of the night. Okay, I'm sorry. But there we go, that's 4 kings defeated. That's the first of the 4 lords down. Not too bad. That's the hardest of the 4 in my opinion, at least in terms of the boss fight, just because you have to get your damage up. So this can be better to do once you're at a higher level maybe, but I do recommend at least doing the area to get the Ember beforehand. Let's go ahead and level up Dex a little bit. And yeah, with that, I'm going to end this part here, and I'll see you guys next time where we'll be making our way into the Demon Ruins, probably. Unfortunately, because it's like the worst part of the game, but yeah, I'll meet you guys in near the Daughters of Chaos bonfire then, so I'll see you then. Bye-bye.